Well, well, well. Here we are again. In a familiar situation. So we're the Bittersweet Gamers.
I'm We Squared.
I'm the Opinionator, and let me explain. So, we say, we are all ready to sit down and begin recording Dangan Ronpa 2. What fun! We are in a great mood, we have had a wonderful day, we've already recorded other things, we're just raring to go.
Bursting with energy and vim and vigor and vinegar and whatnot, however the thing goes.
And then we sit down, and all of a sudden, something happens. First off, I'm sure you all remember my no-arm attack from a few months ago. Well, it hasn't actually healed all the way. It's basically tendonitis on both my arms and both my legs. And all I can do is just wait. I'm fine. I'm not asking for sympathy. But
if you want to give it.
No. It's mostly fine most of the time, and it doesn't really cause me anything but a little inconvenience. And all I can do is just wait, and maybe hopefully in like 16 more weeks it might be better. Well, it just decided to flare up something fierce out of nowhere. On top of that, I then got stomach cramps and then began to get sick. And it's like, what is this nonsense?
And then his head caught on fire and bees flew out of his ears.
Yeah, I just began to suddenly experience horrible medical distress. It's like somebody is trying to kill me.
Why are you looking at me like that, Damon? Why would I try and kill you?
Well, this is a killing game, Billy.
Yeah, but I'm not on the island. I can leave whenever I want.
Well, then why did it happen all of a sudden, Billy?
The world may never know.
And you see, this is why I suspect that I'm being poisoned, slowly.
Damon, my friend, stab.
Damn you!
All the plot twists from the first game, right?
Right?
Well, another plot twist from the first game was Chihiro was a guy.
You're right.
So
there was that male-female symbol in the opening next to Mikon.
Except she then immediately dispelled any questions.
That's true.
So, of the total students
by the way,
here.
I can't be surprised, all right? I'm not, because Billy had this epiphany earlier in the day and told it to me, so I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, really? What a fantastic idea! Please, tell me more! I mean, he already told me I know.
But my poor fragile ego.
No, it's a really good idea. I'm really interested, and so I think you should actually take the time to explain it to people, so let me continue talking over you and not...
Anywho, as I was saying...
I'm a sick man, remember?
No mercy.
So you know how we're talking about reality? And like how we don't trust what's going on? And how weird things are happening?
Well...
Dangan Ronpa is a computer simulation that has bled into the real life and is destroying us.
The game controller died now.
Just died. It died right there.
Right there is when it died, so we had to deal with that.
And then the keyboard and mouse controls would not activate. And then we tried. The controller's gone. It just died. Why?
We had to deal with that.
Why did that happen?
I don't know why it happened.
I mean, of course, there's like 68,000 video game controllers around here from every generation because we're old people who've played video games our whole lives. So, I mean, that's not really a problem. But what the heck?
So anyway, before everything conspired against us, I was going to talk about how I think Hiyoko might be a boy.
If your computer explodes, it's not her fault!
So...
But everybody be careful.
If Hiyoko... YouTube dies. If Hiyoko's a boy, it would certainly explain her really crappy attitude and the obsession with crushing and squishing small defenseless animals.
What are you talking about? Are you saying that guys crush small animals and have horrible, shitty attitudes?
Well, no. I mean, if he was a boy, and his ultimate talent was the ultimate traditional dancer, and so his parents just make him dress up like a girl.
Alternately, there's Saotome Alto, the main character of Macross Frontier. That's right, giant robots!
No, not more giant robots!
Who is basically the ultimate traditional Japanese dancer. He also dresses up as
As a woman?
he does female Japanese traditional dances, and then spends the rest of the show pursuing being pursued by love triangle women, etc., etc.
Okay, that's
So-
fine. I don't think there's too much more correlation between the two.
Okay, but you're saying
A young boy.
yeah, but no, I get it. But it's just like Alto is totally
How old is
well-adjusted.
Alto? Is he an adult by now? How old is he in the anime? Huh?
It's like 17 or 18.
Oh, well, that just completely deflates my theory then. Fine.
Look, it could be possible, sure.
The other likely
This is the one that I think that's more likely, though I'm not saying I buy any of this necessarily.
Right. Fuyuhiko. Could you imagine being the daughter of a big Yakuza family and having to be the ultimate Yakuza? That would really explain the complete hostility and, like, having to be, like, even more aggressive and macho and like, pushing people around and making it clear that you're not going to take any guff from anyone.
But Fuyuhiko's voice is not really ambiguous.
That's a fair point. I'm
pretty male voice.
I'm just saying. Anyway.
Okay, I mean, I'm trying to shoot his stuff down, but no, there's some sort of possibility. So Billy has drawn his line in the sand about the remaining potential plot twist.
Mr. Ant better stay on his side of the line.
Now, Billy.
I wonder how many of you are probably thinking, now hold on a second, that seemed awfully familiar. Well, we'll just add to the list of everything going bad and the fact that I loaded the wrong save.
I didn't think that's where we were
Well,
until Monokuma went on.
we'll just move on, shall we? I am really feeling it in today's episode, David, I tell you what.
I'd also like to point out that like a couple of days ago, I was like, hey man, have you run all of our data through post-processing? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, are you sure? Did you get the one on that portable hard drive? Because I see you got that one. And Billy was like, yeah, I got it. Why you don't believe me? So then I like started to work on it yesterday, and he hadn't gotten any of it.
Look,
And,
all I can say is that shut up.
not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. I've never thought about having to overcome anything before.
I don't believe you, not Koto.
It's not like I just run away from my problems, but it's more like I was just living my life without even thinking about them at all. Even so, I was still able to live. But this is different.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I was being too negative.
No, I understand. I'm the same as well, the ultimate pessimist.
But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again. Being loners won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out.
That's the kind of attitude to have in this situation.
It is, it's completely correct, and, naturally, it's coming from Nagito and Byakuya. Like I said last time, in the last game, everyone was like, oh, that's so lame, shut up, whatever,
Yeah.
and nobody did it, and this time it's going the exact opposite way. So that should make everything pretty completely different.
Yeah, that's probably why Byakuya has to be the first one to go.
Also, I think we need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what'll make us cling to, and I'm going to say this word really carefully now, hope!
Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye now.
Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. Now, Billy,
Yes.
is there anything else you're going to break?
Are
you going to mess up
I think I'm
any-
just going to put my fist through the TV.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Stop freaking out! What is it? I just said good morning. Why is she so shocked?
My first time greeting someone, and I was actually greeted back. I'm so happy.
Good lord!
How can she be the ultimate anything if she's never really interacted with anybody else?
Right?
Though she does seem to be acting like she absolutely and totally has the hots for Hajime. Has the whole time.
She does, yes.
Could you do it one more time? Good morning.
Good morning. What kind of life has she had? Well, she's standing next to this little so-and-so. Get away from her.
Oh no!
Jeez.
I fell down and rolled into the pool!
Don't worry, I don't know how to swim, but I'm here to observe.
I'm being carried away by a shark! What?
Hey!
Shark in here!
I'm not a freaking shark! Jeez, I'm so sleepy.
Cry me a river.
Mr. Hamhands is so selfish. It's totally fine to spend the morning sweeping in.
I hate you.
But if we need to eat breakfast anyway, what's wrong with eating it together?
No, she is everything that was wrong with Dangan Ronpa 1, rolled up into an evil little squishy ball.
We don't talk about the squishy. Well, I like to spend my breakfast eating sweets in my room. That's already fine.
Eating sweets for breakfast is bad for your health. You're consuming too many sugars and fats.
Hey!
Who made you my doctor?
I'm so
Don't
sorry!
speak to me without my permission.
I'm sorry!
Yeah, exactly. Jeez, listening to this ugly bitch's crying in the morning makes me so sick. I want to toss her into the
I'm
pool.
so sorry. After I fought my way away from the shark and everything.
Kyoko, you definitely have the ultimate bad attitude.
Without question. What, are they just in a line?
Yeah, they were just kind of in a line.
Hey!
Good morning, Hajime.
Yeah, good morning.
Aw.
Jeez, what's with the sullen face? I haven't even complained about you yet.
I just had to talk to Hyoko, so what do you want?
Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. I couldn't really sleep last night. I had a lot on my mind, and I don't know if I'll ever get the answers I'm looking for.
Aw.
Man, just for kicks, I should prepare some yummy desserts and tea and invite some people to come chat with me.
That sounds awesome! I would totally go to a tea party with you, Mahiru.
Got it?
Just so you know, it's going to be a girls-only gathering.
Oh.
Don't expect the boys to be invited.
That makes me sad. Sounds like an excuse for some girl talk. What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know, and no teru teru, we're not trashing it.
That I see. Is that what's going to happen? If you have the appropriate Chapter 1 special item. Boo for locking scenes behind stuff like that.
Right?
Boo! Well, I'll go on ahead. You better hurry and get to the restaurant.
I'm gonna check to see.
You know, I do really like your attitude. I just generally appreciate, like, degrees of straightforwardness and forcefulness.
Yeah, so go up those stairs.
I'll beat
I'm
you in
just
the
kidding.
face!
We're just always going to find her here.
Meow.
Good nom nom nomming.
Ibuki, you understand that it's actually called morning, right?
I combine the nomming sound that hamsters make with food, breakfast, morning. I just kind of... Ooh, look, something shiny.
Yeah, that's it.
What?
Yes.
I thought of a greeting for when we all eat breakfast together, just like that guy said.
Kind of adorable, honestly.
I really like Ibuki.
Yeah,
but
so do I.
I just wish there wasn't so much metal in her face.
I'm kind of there too, yeah.
It's a revolutionary new phrase that combines good morning and nom 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 at the same time. Exactly like he described it. Man, I get
Revolutionary
Ibuki.
new phrase.
This is definitely the new hip thing to say. In fact, I'll make sure it's the new hip thing to say, even if I'm the only one that says it.
Streets fresh. Though apparently...
Good nom nom nomming.
Meow.
So, I'm gonna go tell everyone. Even if she makes it popular, it'll still be limited to this island.
Well, the thing is it's like an in-group thing.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
an in-group phrase. Everybody that goes along with it is establishing themselves every time as part of the in-group. And that's exactly the sort of solidarity and bonds that we need. Really, that type of energy and positivity is... The characters in Danganronpa 1, a lot of their negative qualities pushed forth to the surface, and I don't mean to insult any of
Right,
them. That's
right,
not what
right.
I'm saying, but the situation brought all the negativity out, and so far, it's been only positivity except for Miss Ultimate Bad Attitude. Why? Like I said, even Mahiru comes across, to me at least, as friendly.
Me too, me too.
I mean, we've all known people who kind of are kind of pushy when they're talking to others. but
Loud
it's-
personalities,
Yeah,
kind
but
of.
and brash, but it's like, it's clear that their heart's in the right place.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, Chiaki.
Hey,
Good morning.
What was that pause for?
well,
I'm in the middle of doing combo strings. I couldn't really reply.
What game are you playing? Street Fighter? Doing what?
I guess it's almost time. I'll go to the restaurant then.
Did I interrupt something she was doing?
Well, she couldn't be playing that because it's not the right. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what
My
you're
tongue
saying.
just failed, but
That's okay. All of our tongues fail from time to time.
now I've never. There was a period of time when I tried to get really good at fighting games,
Mm-hmm.
and I basically decided it's just too much work. But
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to, because you have to build up a certain level of skill, and then you kind of operate at that level of skill. It's easier to build up to it. So I
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
was like actively trying to improve that level, and I mean, it was like practicing combos all day, every day for like a week and a half, and I was like, this just isn't worth it.
Well, for what it's worth, every time you played me in a fighting game, you usually kicked my butt.
Yeah, and I mean, I've beaten some other friends in fighting games that I hadn't even played before, and just beat them up with like basics.
Because your basics are so good, yeah.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible.
I'm just saying your basics.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm really bad at fighting games. That's all I was saying. It's just that you're even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm really bad. Do not mistake what I'm saying.
Several people were already at the restaurant. It looks like Nekomaru was running interference for Teru Teru.
There's no way he'd help with something like that.
That's why I said interference.
Oh, interference. There
Yeah!
you go. Yeah, you're right.
Everyone is cheerful and happy.
After that discussion about positivity.
But nobody was talking. Not a single word. Come to think of it, how did I beat everyone else up here? It's only these three people here. Where did all the other people go who went up here after I talked to them?
Huh.
Are they all mingling on the stairs? While they sat there, the people who were late began to arrive as well. Okay, there we go.
I've made you wait.
Is everyone here?
huh?
It seems Fuyuhiko is not here yet.
Maybe he already got killed.
I hate you. Like, really?
I hate me too.
I bet you do.
Dead bodies already?
Not already, but... Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he wouldn't be joining us this morning.
There's one in every group, isn't there, Damon?
Well, last time it was Byakuya, and look how well that turned out.
Yep.
Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this? He's just showing off.
Could he? Is he thinking up a plan to kill someone by himself?
I don't know. Hiyoko, why don't you go ask him?
You must not.
Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend.
Dude's freaking scary.
Hey, hey, hey!
Well, he's a Yakuza, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia.
No, he's part of the Japanese Yakuza, not Mafia.
Yakuza, mafia, whatever. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
Especially if you summon him.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk among ourselves. Someone can fill him in later.
And here again, even though he wants to talk to everybody and has always been like that before, he's already realized, okay, he's kind of gonna be like this. Let's just go along with him and somebody will talk to him later. It's like he's recognizing the reality on the ground without necessarily compromising his ideal. It's like, I'm just saying, I'm saying he's flexible.
Yeah, yeah. Talk? What are we going to talk about?
Ah, this is very important.
Rejoice.
I have decided to throw a party tonight.
These are exactly the sort of things that you ought to be doing.
Yeah!
Like, screw off with all your killing game stuff. Instead, we're going to become friends with each other.
Yeah! Huh?
A party? I'm afraid of parties.
Are you not afraid of anything?
I'm afraid of not being afraid.
I
That's
thought so.
right.
That's right. A huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise.
What the?
Party till the sun comes up? I'm about to shoot some form of liquid, I'm sure, out of my nose at high pressure.
This is your leader's order.
Just so we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory, even if we have to tie you up and drag you here. Ah, memories.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there is no better time than this.
That's correct. But still, we really shouldn't be partying.
You were talking about a tea party! Don't you start with me!
Now, it does seem like, okay, Byakuya declares himself the leader, and she tries to go talk to Sonia. Talk
Yeah.
to Sonia into being the leader. Byakuya says, she talks about doing a party. Byakuya says, let's do a party.
And now she's poo-pooing it.
And now she's saying we shouldn't be partying. I get it.
Wait.
Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this.
Of course you agree with Byakuya.
Hey.
In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another.
That makes a lot of good sense.
It's like I like to say, when scientific studies have proven that knowing more about people's past increases the level of empathy you have with them. Just knowing the past by itself, and the higher the level of empathy you have with somebody,
The less likely you're going to be motivated to kill them.
well, I mean, that wasn't quite how I was going to put it, but yeah. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party.
It doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we all stay in one place tonight.
You fiend.
You say that with such significance.
Oh, can you see the yellow letters too? It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
Man, Byakuya is so different.
But
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night. We all need our sleep after all.
It's not like we have a schedule or something.
I'm sorry!
No, I'm so sorry, Mikan.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I would have made that clear from the beginning.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry for trying to meddle with your plan!
Just don't trip over anything.
I'm sorry, I'm clumsy!
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need.
You should be good at this stuff too!
Oh, yeah!
Yahoo!
Then let's party hard!
Of course, Akane's on board. Ah, in that case, I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys.
We're counting on you! Where's the party going to be held? Would this restaurant be okay?
Makes sense? I mean, there's already food. I'm assuming there's a kitchen here.
Oh good, then I can go play video games.
No, this won't do. We need a location that's impervious to interference from outsiders. What did you have in mind? A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space.
Well, there have been cars? What? What on earth? There have been cameras everywhere.
Yeah. We've paid attention!
Maybe inside one of the airplanes?
Oh!
An enclosed space?
How pitiful.
If the restaurant won't do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough. Nor will the cottages. With so many people, we'd all be pressed up against each other.
So far, I like what I'm hearing.
Oh, Teru. What are we doing? We keep predicting everybody's responses!
But if you want to be pressed up against each other, then a cottage is clearly the best choice. Pressing up against ladies, without sneaking aboard the woman-only train in drag, I feel so lucky. What is wrong with me?
He was listening to Mahiru earlier and was already planning on crashing her tea party.
There's something wrong with you.
I can't believe how
Did you hear his voice?
There's something wrong with you. I cannot believe how comfortable you are with saying your perverted thoughts out loud. I may be a pervert, but I'm the kind of pervert everybody likes.
He's definitely going to be feeding everybody, and that'll really help.
That's true. Your confidence is seriously impressive in a strange creepy, skeezy sort of way.
Yeah, well, he does without any hesitation. He does want to use his abilities to be of service to others.
Yeah.
Even if he has ulterior motives all the time, he still does that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's hard to miss that. Mm-hmm. Then how about that odd?
I think you mean old.
Cars? I just don't even know anything anymore. Then how about that old-looking building near this hotel?
The building that until now has been shut off from us.
That rundown place?
You're right.
Yeah, but if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect.
Plus, that would also be helping with bonding.
Yeah, exactly, it would. Plus, it's basically the only place that meets our needs for an enclosed space, right?
And it's not at all suspicious that I'm the one suggesting this.
Well, I was about to say that, yeah. Indeed. However, Monokuma has forbidden us from entering that old place. We haven't tried to go there any other
That's
times.
true.
As I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated.
I have heard your conversation. Heard it all with my very own ears.
And she's going to be on board with this, of course.
Oh, yeah.
This is exactly what she wants.
I have good ears, 'cause I'm a rabbit.
Good girl. Good girl, Monokuma.
So you use your ears. That's strange. Huh? Then what is the reason for those surveillance cameras? Are they for Monokuma's eyes only? They are called monocams, after all.
It does say that on the cameras.
Hello.
She looks so disappointed.
That's fine.
Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time.
So she
I'm
does-
just going to keep pushing off important facts until later because they're not relevant.
Well, what he's basically doing is not acknowledging her as much of a threat, but he's more than happy because she's not a threat.
Right,
but
right.
or not the way she's been acting in any way, but she's certainly, or he's more than happy to inform her that he understands her complicity in the whole affair and is not going to let her forget it.
Right, right.
Listen.
Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right? It's almost like I'm used to robots popping up to address a matter we were just talking about. Yes, if it strengthens everyone's bonds with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate.
How is this going to turn out to be bad? I mean, when the murders start, it's
I'm sure
going
the
to be...
first murder's going to be in that place.
It's gonna maybe. What I was gonna say is when the murders start, it's going to be awful after all of this.
Yeah, and it's like, is she going to try and do this every chapter? I mean,
Well, I don't know, but what I'm talking about is that it's going to be so terrible because this game has spent so much time building up positivity.
yeah.
That when the first victim, Nagito or Byakuya or whatever, hits, it's
Plot twist: Byakuya is killed by Nagito.
or the other way around.
Oh.
But then when it actually starts, and then the one after that, it's just gonna be like, it'll actually be the plunge into despair thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I shall allow it.
So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together. Together? That's not gonna happen because you're so disgusting.
Understand?
Do yourself a favor and stay away from mirrors. You'll be grossed out by what you see. Your kind words make me want to cry. I don't know that I would use that phrase.
Okay, guys. So, something's going on. I don't know what it is, but we got another controller, and then it suddenly stopped working too. And then we went through like a succession of like different cords to connect different other controllers using different USB ports.
Yeah.
Everything on Billy's computer is breaking, is shattering. In fact, under the current setup, when he tries to use the mouse, there's like this input delay. It's simple. These are just USB ports. They should work. Controller in game is simple. It should work.
It should work. It don't work though.
You know,
And that
my
makes me sad.
arms are simple, but they stopped working, right? Right? Okay, cat is simple, but the cat stopped working too. Because while we were messing with all this, he decided he'd start chewing on my feet. And the cat's teeth are very sharp, and I don't like wearing socks, so I'm barefoot and it hurt.
Well, I'd say that argues that the cat is working.
And so on that positive note, let's continue. Seriously, like, what else is gonna break?
Don't tempt fate, David.
And why does this happen repeatedly in the same episode? And look, if this episode even goes up at all, I'll be amazed. Maybe we could just stop this Let's Play. So we're all good with the old building? Wait, I have to find a reason to object to it. Then what about the preparations? If it's in the middle of a renovation, don't we need to clean it first?
Well, like I said, that's a pretty good way to bond already, you know?
Yeah, absolutely it is.
Wow.
I've never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I'm so excited to finally experience it.
Hey.
No way! There's no way we can dirty our dear princess's hands. I'll get dirty enough for both of us.
Now, that's why he's Teru Teru's rival.
I don't want to do it either.
Okay, then don't. You don't have to.
Well, nobody's gonna do it? Come on, we could turn you upside down and use you as some kind of broom, Hiyoko.
Wow, you're right! In that case, why don't we do something really stupid and decide by a random drawing? Instead of have us all be there in some way, even if some of us are lazy and aren't really doing anything. You know,
Yeah.
making it a group activity, or maybe divide into 2 or 3 groups.
Yeah.
And everybody's doing something related to it.
Random drawing?
I just said all this stuff.
Actually,
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen.
Oh, are those cheese sticks?
They kind of look like that, don't they? They're chopsticks, though.
I know they're chopsticks, come on. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Suspicious!
Well, why would you chop up chopsticks? But that's what they look like.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay?
secretly, I put the red mark on all of them.
Does that sound fair?
judgment.
Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the whims of this drawing.
Judgment indeed.
Collectible card game reference joke.
All right.
Well, no hard feelings. No hard feelings, boys. I ain't doing any of it.
One by one, everyone took turns pulling the chopsticks Nagito held in his hand. And when it was all said and done...
Hajime!
What?
What? I'm left with the red mark.
Was there only one? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem to be very lucky right now.
No, of course there was only one. That's the point.
Oh, I thought... Oh, okay, I was completely in that situation.
You know-
Look, my brain broke, okay?
Oh, okay, you were thinking it was going to be in groups instead
Yeah!
of dumped on one guy.
But I guess that's not how that... No, that drawing thing could work that way.
Yeah, it could have, but...
But he did specifically say the one with the red. Okay.
Wow.
Huh, I guess it can't be helped. Now I can go prepare my bombs and other death traps and secret evil...
Yeah!
That wasn't a funny joke or anything,
That
though.
just makes you even more suspicious.
All right.
Look,
He has to be the suspect of the first trial, doesn't he?
of course Makoto has to be the suspect in the first trial. Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. I thought so. You seem like you'd make a good stay-at-home dad.
What a strange observation to make.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking, obviously.
Nobody ever thought you'd do anything else.
All right, first I need to prepare my ingredients. Then I'll start cooking the old building. I mean, at the old building.
There's no mistaking it.
I, Teru Haramura, will go all out. I will prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all.
Then
And I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyuhiko.
She's just the one who fetches everyone, isn't
Yeah,
she?
she's kind of like Aoi.
Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building.
Won't everybody be really tired? Well, who cares?
Well, not if we spend the day relaxing.
So,
Wait, why did I say that?
I mean, everybody is gonna be I forgot.
Yeah, exactly.
It just died.
After everyone left, I decided to go back to the cottage. Start the next bout of free time events. There's still some time before the party. There's no way I can spend it staring into space in my room. Well, since I have some free time, it'd be better if I went and talked to everyone.
Oh, looks like it's just go chat with everybody. Oh my god! It really is more free time!
Nagito is not available.
Well, it was nice knowing you, bud. Well, our first choice wasn't available.
Who's next on our list of probably going to die?
Or we're worried might die soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Sonya, Ibuki, Chiaki. None of them. It's not going to be them. I mean,
I don't think.
maybe in the
they're
next
fine.
chapter.
Maybe.
I'll be genuinely surprised if the game kills all 3 of them.
Right?
Not expecting it. Maybe 2, but I don't even think it'll go that far. It won't be Teru. He'll hang on like some sort of a slug for a while. I think he's going to... It is nothing but rank speculation, and it's also true. We don't know the characters yet, and we don't know the situation. We don't know what it's going to be like. But I'm still thinking Teru is going to be one of the killers.
Yeah.
Gundam. Gundam's so ridiculous.
Gundam it is! Gundam, do I even want to see your cottage?
Well, it can't have that much in it.
I suppose you're right. Hello?
Who's there? I'll never do that again. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Well,
I love the rocket.
Oh! The rocking chair! I didn't even see that!
There's a rocking chair.
He's got magic circle themed curtains, and like there's one over the bathroom too.
And he was bright enough to put that. He has that super complicated thing, and he sits in his rocking chair reading books.
That's awesome.
That is amazing. You must look at the rocking chair.
I can't interact with anything.
Darn. Okay,
Just him.
That's fine though. That's fine.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Of causality? So, okay. What was it? Jumpy.
I don't actually remember.
Dang, I can't remember. It's been ages since I've attended a banquet. The last time I was at such a party was shortly before I departed the netherworld.
Okay. What should I do? Can I even hang out with someone like Gundam?
So I've piqued your curiosity. I shall tell you a little story as a perfect way to kill the
Kill what?
time.
I don't believe you.
Freudian slip.
I was forced to hear Gundam's story about a parallel universe that I swear he'd already told me before. Strange how that works.
Parallel universe, huh?
Yep.
Oh, wait, is that like a Pokeball earring he's got? I mean, you can see the little star or asterisk in it. Of course, he
It kind of looks more like a Potara earring, really.
Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. And of course, he only has the one. I mean, I guess if he had another one, he'd be fused.
You're right.
Whoa there. It's better if you don't get any closer than that. An automatic barrier is generated independently of my will.
Do you have an AT field or something? It's not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet.
Oh god.
It doesn't matter that your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend! You didn't really think my name was Gundam, did you?
What the heck is this true name thing? If anyone is pulling a Celestia Ludenberg, it's Gundam!
So, you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily. Should you reveal your true name to me, then I would be able to use my sorcery to exert absolute control over you.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Then tell me your hidden name.
I don't have anything like that. And if I did, I forgot.
Hajime looks maybe more like something of a Jagan.
Kind of, yeah.
Maybe a GM3. Then what is your special ability?
To forget things, are you jealous? There's no way I have one of those.
How pitiful.
So you really are just a mere human.
So sorry to disappoint you, Gundam-san.
I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened, sinner?
Ask me anything!
Forgive me, Gundam, for I have sinned. Oh, so I have to ask.
You fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask, but make sure you try not to understand.
What?
If you flinch, you will die!
After knowing my true terror, it'll be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last. The fact that
Does he want to talk or not? Which is
the
it?
fact that he can keep this up the whole time, man, that's what's ultimate about him.
Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. How can I back down? I guess I have to ask something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instinct.
So, you're interested in my lifestyle. Fine then, I shall reveal a portion of that to you.
Fine.
Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody.
Are we sure he's not like the ultimate LARPer or something?
He very well may be, but that's a bit more Western.
I suppose so, yeah.
However, managing my website takes up the bulk of my time.
Huh?
I shall engulf this world.
Obviously, sorcerers around the world are waiting to see my research results.
Uh-huh.
Of course, my website has been magically enchanted, so only the chosen ones can view it.
That's called password protected, buddy.
A mere human like you will only be able to access the dummy site called Exciting Breeding Journal.
Wait. How's he managing his website with anything right here? Oh, right.
Do I even
magic,
need to
yeah.
answer your question?
No, I
mortal?
understand, man. I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
That is sort of his specialty.
Yeah.
Then I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you yearn for?
Well, are there any other questions?
What's your favorite food?
Fine.
You've certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon, which bears the face of the devil.
Are you talking about a pumpkin? Specifically a jack-o'-lantern? Pumpkins do not normally have faces?
There is no other food as high in nutrients, nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods.
I'll grant you that there's a lot of ways to cook pumpkin.
They're pretty nutritious, too. More importantly, its seeds are the most effective food source for my 4 dark divas of destruction. And that's really what it is.
Yeah.
And pumpkin seeds are so good. However, you must carefully wash them, dry them in the sunlight, peel off the thin skin, and lightly fry them.
I'm sorry, for a moment you started talking like a breeder. I see. That sounds pretty difficult.
Silence.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult?
Yeah!
Well done. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Like, that is the most serious thing he's said, and it's the truth. He's saying everything is hard, and if there's
Yeah.
something that you don't really find hard, maybe you're doing it wrong.
Right?
Like, really, it seems to me to actually be something like saying there's more to everything than you might initially suspect, and that you need to try extremely hard at all of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, awesome. Pleasure and pain are irrelevant as long as you have a purpose, and take action for that sake.
Man, Gundam is awesome! You're right. That's exactly right.
I'm not necessarily prepared to say that Gundam is awesome. Well, Gundam is awesome, but I don't know. I can't get a good read on the guy yet.
Well, I mean, for whatever he talks about sorcery or whatever, at least he's got his, principles right.
Some of them. There's just no way we know,
Yeah.
because the facade that he puts up is so thick, there's no way to get through it.
That's true. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words.
That also applies to Gundam. There's generally a lot of layers to it.
Like an onion. Somehow, even though it's only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better.
I just shouldn't do it, but I just want to. I just really want to, man.
I understand, Damon. After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied...
Until he was satisfied!
He finally let me go! 3 days have passed.
Well, that's probably all we... No! Well, we did get a huge amount of free time in Chapter 1 of the first game.
That's true.
So what happens if you fill up the pet's despair meter? Does something bad happen?
I don't know, let's ask Gundam.
Well, you already had the opportunity to do that, and you didn't. I'm sure he knows about electronic breeding, too.
He probably does. Ultimate does ultimate.
So this time we're going with Mikan, even though I'm pretty sure she's gonna last a while.
Oh.
I know it's fun to run around and all, but
Whee! Building up my pet, building up my pet, building up my pet. How's it going,
building
Mikan?
up your level too.
Also
Oh, I'm so dizzy, I'm gonna fall down. I'm a little hungry. But if I eat now, I'll be too full to eat the party dishes. That makes a lot of sense. Then, would you like to have tea together? It'll take our minds off of being hungry.
that sounds lovely.
I really like Mikan. Characters like that, I normally don't have any especially strong feelings towards one way or the other. But, well, it's like I pointed out that one time that she sort of said something kind of that sort of stood out. That just kind of made me really like her a lot.
I spent time today drinking tea with Mikan at the restaurant. Please don't apologize. Despite the fact that we decided to hang out, Mikan is acting suspicious and hasn't tried to look at me at all. Somehow, I feel like I did something bad to her, even though I know I didn't do anything.
No. It's more like the opposite. It's that she likes you so much. Even if she likes everybody like that. You know?
Right?
Sorry.
I knew it was coming! What's this all of a sudden?
I thought you clearly looked like you were in a bad mood.
This is just the face I was born with as the ultimate pessimist.
And it must have been my fault. Did I do something wrong again? What should I do? Would it make you happier if I took my clothes off?
Don't ever say that out loud again.
Is she trying to hit on you?
I don't really know. Hold on. Why are you reacting like that?
You're right. You don't want to see me naked, right?
Well,
Then how about my money?
seriously, hold on.
Is she asking people to mug her?
What kind of life has she lived?
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
It's no use.
I
feel like if I start
even
panicking...
did the part, and it started with the right sound.
You're right. I feel like if I start panicking, the situation is going to get even worse.
Man, I'm starting to really like her just because she always acts in the way that she frequently acts in the way that I assume she will. Just not with that previous time.
Right. All right, I should just calm down first. Hey, Mikan, I just wanted to talk to you normally with your clothes on.
Talk? Today is such a beautiful day.
Yeah, stuff like this.
I'm sorry. After all, should I take off my clothes?
Mikan, sweetie, you
Yes?
must never be alone with Teru Teru, ever.
I'm sorry.
You will be. Seriously, you don't have to do anything like that. This is troubling. I guess I should start talking to Mikan about something she might get excited about.
Bandage.
Favorite type of guy? Mikan, what type of bandage do you like the most?
Bandage? Let's see. There are a lot of different types these days. It's extremely convenient because there are waterproof types and sticky types. But I definitely like non-elastic types the best.
Me too. Those are always really pinchy. See?
They're not too constricting, but they still firmly secure wounds.
Don't ask why I wear a lot of bandages. I'm glad. Looks like she's getting into the conversation. Not that I really have much to contribute, but Billy seems to.
Oh, sorry. I went ahead and started jogging on my own.
No.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked anyway. You're supposed to answer when I ask. That's how it works. Also, I feel like I got to know you a little more.
Really?
Then let's call it a day for now.
Hajime! Yes?
If it's not too much trouble for you, I would like to talk to you again! It's been a while since anyone talked to me like this, so...
Yeah, they seem to want to mug you or take your clothes off. Of course, anytime.
Very much.
We decided to go our separate ways for now. I say that, but she kept following behind me, hiding behind trees when I looked behind me. But for some reason, I felt like Mikan was staring at my back a little too long.
I'm sorry.
Damon, did I call her as a stalker or did I call her as a stalker? She's not a bad person, but I don't really know how to communicate with her that well.
Okay, I really want to see what this one says.
I'm really concerned.
What else is there to say about this?
Do not leave her alone with Teru Teru.
Why does she... Yeah.
Ever.
Why does she have such horrible confidence?
Probably because of people like her! Because of people like her! I'm 100% sure it's because of people like her! I don't know if we pointed out how uneven her bangs were.
Oh, yeah. No, it seems like it's kind of a klutzy thing. That's the vibe that it gives off. It's like she cuts her own hair, but she fails to do it right.
She's probably just very pick-onable.
Oh, yeah.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep.
No, we're just not going to do that today. How many people do you think are going to show up?
I think I'm pretty sure most of them will.
Also,
I mean, maybe Hiyoko and Fuyuhiko won't, but Hiyoko might show up just so she can pick on people.
Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Bear. Good night, he says. Whatever. I have a party to attend. All right, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Well, if it's time for a party, then it's time for the party gal.
except she's not there yet.
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here for the party?
You know, again, this is probably going to be like the high point before everything goes to hell. We were talking about like the atomic shoe being dropped before. It's going to be bad. It might even happen in this.
Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing at a place like this, aside from it being right next to the girls' dorms? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Teru Teru's cooking.
You know it's going to be good.
Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. Oh, God.
It's about time for the party. I'm really excited. I'll do my best to not be in the way, so it's fine if I just stay here, right?
That's probably a lot. Like, she's probably often told she's in the way because of how klutzy she is.
Maybe
and
so, but how did she become an ultimate? I mean, I understand.
Dude, some people are just gifted. Look at Leon.
I guess you're right. It's just so sad that she's got such a level of a gift and...
Mm-hmm. Are you really worrying about something like that?
Yes! I let Fuyuhiko know about the party, but he didn't look too pleased about it.
Well, that's his default expression.
Basically that, yes.
I'm gonna talk to her again.
I let Fuyuhiko know, but I already said this!
Well, sometimes they have other things to say. And now it's time to start this party.
If you ever talk like that again, I think I'm actually going to cry in embarrassment and shame.
So this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear, but it's got a kind of rustic charm to it, and there's a fan not working.
Good job, Nagito!
Soda should really get on that.
Yeah, right?
You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. I'm giving everyone a body inspection so they don't bring in weapons.
That makes sense.
Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures.
Listen,
I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so, I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
I see.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't!
That's fine.
Very well. I shall allow you to enter.
Yeah, that is what I said.
It was at that moment that I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases?
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket.
Huh.
This one is used to store any dangerous items I find during body checks.
He's expecting to find something.
The other one is for... well, let's just say it's for emergencies only.
So he's already done some preparations.
I know! Isn't that a little fishy?
I mean, it is entirely possible that he's actually going to be the one to make the first move. That would seem...
oh, that would be awful!
That would seem kind of ridiculous to me, considering the way he's talking, and especially him being Byakuya. It's like, assuming this is after the first game, it's like, after all of that, why would he do that? But...
I mean, because that would only get him, like, their guards would only be lowered once.
he only needs to do it once.
That's a fair point, actually. What do you mean, emergencies?
I want to...
Don't worry about it.
I want to believe that he's being genuine. I mean, after having seen his humongous character arc from the first game, why would I not want to...
Maybe that's how the game's gonna get us.
Maybe it is.
The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. What? I guess that's the end of our talk, but... he's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? I'll talk to him again. The others are blah 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 blah. Go back there and stuff.
That seems good.
I was hoping maybe I could. Taking everything in. Open fire extinguisher case. You never know. There could be a secret passage in there. I'm just kidding.
Billy,
Yeah.
do I need to set you on fire?
Maybe. It is pretty cold right now. This bathroom appears to be unisex. I don't need to go now. I should hurry over to the dining hall. Well, that's,
So, Byakuya is taking some security measures, is he?
I guess if we want an enclosed place that Monokuma can't get into.
Well, that just makes me wonder, as we should be wondering, why would he barricade the windows like that in such an obviously reminiscent way of what we've already seen? Where would he have gotten it? Was it just like that in this building?
It is under renovations, but I think that's a bit much to be expected us to believe of renovations.
Like I'm saying, that just seems like it's directly a callback to the first game, and if so, is there a reason for that?
I mean, the walls are zebra striped, for what that's worth.
For what that's worth.
There's a tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen. However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well.
Oh, we actually get to go in, too.
Yeah. Dang!
Oh my god, he made manga meat!
That is manga meat!
That is manga meat. You are not allowed to ask what manga meat comes from. You are not allowed to ask how manga meat is made. Don't do it. It will ruin the magic. It will never be the same. You just have to accept that manga meat is manga meat and leave it at that.
There are a lot of different types of dishes. But this meat on the bone looks like something a caveman would eat. Where do you even get something like this?
Don't ask about manga meat. The fact that Teru Teru is able to make manga meat proves that there is something serious going on. He is very good if he can come up with manga meat.
I'm hungry. I guess I should go to the dining hall.
Why, yes, I have played the Love games. Why do you ask?
Well. It's a knife set. I never knew there were so many different types of knives. I don't know anything about knives, but Teru probably knows what each knife is used for.
Yes, he does.
Well, more importantly, I should head over to the dining hall for now and stop exploring. Yeah, that's gonna happen. This is the kitchen's equipment list. It details where each item is supposed to go. Well, more importantly, I need to go to the dining
So shut
hall.
up and quit looking at things. You'll be here during the investigation. I don't want that to happen, but it's bound to be coming up, is all.
Oh, did you need something? Don't worry, I've already prepared all of the dishes. Or rather, did you want me to cook you up too? No, sir! Huh? What does that even mean?
You don't want to know.
All right, Damon, get it out of your system.
What? I already did get it out of my system. You're just accusing me.
You're not gonna sigh at Sonia?
Fine. It's not feeling it, man. What?
Ah, fine.
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. There's so many gaps in the wooden floor. Is that because it is so old?
All right.
I must tread carefully so my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounding with excitement.
That's what you're focusing on? Not the windows full of bolts?
Well, everything is new. There might be danger.
I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting.
I've never experienced something so mundane as danger before.
Yeah, probably not. This room looks like a place where good things happen.
Man, we have a dining hall, a kitchen, and a warehouse full of things. And cameras.
Huh.
Hold on, what is that stuff?
What stuff?
The stuff, okay, we have those are interesting ways to hold irons on the ironing board, and, the bulbous pink flarking eggs? What the hell?
I don't know, man. There's some, country signs right here, rolled up newspapers, I guess.
Country signs?
Flags. Country signs, no. There's a jumbled mass of stuff all stacked together. It doesn't look very organized.
And then, and there's boxes of drinks. I mean, this is kind of like Hope's Peak, the microcosm. No, really.
Yeah, you're right.
With those
you're right.
windows and everything.
I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here.
I think you need to go to the dining hall.
The dining hall is still going to be there when I'm done exploring. Tablecloths. Stacks of clean tablecloths. It looks like they haven't been used yet. Yes. Dusty dining hall. Head over there. I understand. This is a laundry hamper. It looks like you can put dirty clothes in here. Or a body for transport.
It's not that we want this to happen, but everybody knows it's coming.
These are irons.
Very good.
Were they used to prepare the tablecloth? If so, why do you need 3? That seems like a suspicious number. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a murder weapon.
Everybody's expecting it.
I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here.
I don't like how dusty it is in here. I should head to dining hall. Hey guys,
This is becoming a very common sight.
just so you know, this is 3 days after the last stuff. Don't even ask. Why? And that's why you use maps, Billy.
F your map, son.
See, this is just like the first game, right? This whole place is like a miniature Hope's Peak.
A very... Hello.
I've been found.
Never do that again.
I'm sorry.
Is this the desk the staff used for busy work? Not that kind of busy work! It looks like it's dusty, almost as if it's been here a while. It's better if I don't touch it. Don't want to leave fingerprints.
I wonder who turned on the lamp.
I don't know, this lamp's been here a while.
Yeah,
More
that's why I asked who
importantly-
turned it on.
I should hurry over to the dining room.
Hurry, Tover Dining Room.
I will hurry over. Tut up. Oh yeah, the AC control, excellent. This is the remote control for the air conditioner. I wonder if the filter is clean. I mean, I
Has it been-
assume that was part of the cleanup duty for Nagito, you know?
Maybe? I don't know. Does Rocket Punch Market stock air conditioner filters of the right size?
Will they stock gas masks and night vision goggles? Well, more importantly, I should go to the dining hall, blah, 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 blah. Who puts the circuit breaker that far up?
Well, they must have had a problem with people messing with it.
But what if someone needs to use it? If the circuit's out, how are you gonna find it?
They can come up with a ladder.
That is a circuit breaker. Why is it all the way up there, just like they were talking about? How's anyone supposed to reach it?
Oh, that reminds me. Long ago when I was, it wasn't that long, I guess, in my illustrious gas station career, I do remember this guy who was about like 6'6".
Mm-hmm. Good Lord.
He had like this tiny car, and so, he had to unfold himself out of the car, and he was like a semi-regular customer, and somebody finally asked him, like, so, okay, that's hilarious. Why do you have a car that small? And he says, because it makes people laugh. That was his only reason.
He was a clown at heart.
Apparently he was, yeah.
Okay, enough stalling. Let's get to the party.
It's not stalling. We had to look at everything. I mean, something like the circuit breaker is going to get tripped, the lights are going to go out, and something bad's going to happen.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
It's just that the sense of dread is building, even though the characters aren't necessarily like that, the players are. Oh, Hajime, how do you like it?
What do you mean?
I know, that was a really vague way to say that, wasn't it? See, I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet, too.
Holy crap, dude. I mean, look at those, like, paper chains and how big this carpet is. Nagito went all out.
It's not suspicious or anything.
Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
Yeah, I brought it from the supermarket.
Okay, the supermarket has this giant mega carpet, Damon. You cannot be surprised if it doesn't have filters.
If it does have filters.
If it does have filters.
Well, no, you're right. It has this mega carpet, so at that point I would assume it would have the filters.
Geez, that place sure does seem to have everything.
Where's the air conditioner filters? I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There was a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. Took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that.
There's no way I could be handled. I could be handled stuck in the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Well, everybody looks like they're standing around waiting for stuff that happened before they can... I can't talk either. It's all gone.
Such a big table. Will the dishes be placed here too? Not unlike the other 3 tables that have dishes placed on them as well in the previous panoramic shot?
Huh.
Like, right there.
You make a solid point.
Iron plate. Time to finally address the elephant on the wall. Iron plate? Thank you for taking your cue. That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too.
We already talked about it. We don't have anything else to add.
But why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls? Nagito, do you have some way to just kind of poo-poo it and just wave it off? Huh? Oh.
Don't say ha to me, Hajime. It's just a sore spot is all. All is not what it appears to be.
You could say that again.
All is not what it appears to be.
I asked for that. Huh?
Stay back.
One of my 4 divas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness.
Oh yeah?
Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window.
A window, huh? Oh, is that some sorcerous artifact? I know what a window is! Window?
Let me tell you this.
There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them!
Brilliant deduction! Now explain why are the iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today.
My god, the 2 hamsters on his left shoulder, or I guess his right shoulder, are doing like sort of like like sort of Buddha signs.
Do you realize how long it took for you to say that?
Moving on. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh.
Don't say that. Teru Teru will hear you. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that.
A creep me atmosphere?
Well, I mean, you know, creep me, this kind of makes sense. Don't worry about it.
Look, frankly, if what we're recording this on doesn't catch on fire by the time you guys see this, it'll be a miracle.
There are a lot of fancy-looking party dishes on the tables toward the front. It's nice that there's an air conditioner, but the filter might need to be cleaned before we turn it on.
Okay, so is somebody gonna get killed by an exploding air conditioner? Because nobody changed the filter in 3 billion years or however long it's been? Or in digital million or years for the exploding bomb? What?
Yes, that's it. That's it exactly.
Excellent.
Have a cookie. It's behind all the food.
You know I don't eat cookies.
That's true. There are a lot of tasty-looking party dishes. Meat, fish, it's all there.
Actually, I didn't see any fish. Don't even bother. Don't engage with me. Just move on.
I will say something that's interesting. I can't look at the camera or the monitor here.
Huh.
You haven't started eating yet, have you? Oh, God! Hey! What's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food.
Come to me.
I fear if I stand here any longer, she will eat me. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Having ham hands there putting his ham hands all on me. Sorry, I was trying to do a joke.
It's
Getting
okay,
groped so
Country
thoroughly
Chief.
by a man, that was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check.
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with
Now,
me.
to be fair,
That
he
makes
has
sense.
every reason to carry a wrench with him.
Seriously, how friggin' annoying.
I mean, I don't know what you do with it here, but...
I mean, it's your fault for having a wrench in the first place. You never know when you might need a tool, Damon.
Yeah!
If the AC stops working, he could wang on it with the wrench until it's
That only
fixed.
works in, like, Team Fortress 2.
Yes, I know.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down.
Yeah, I think, especially considering that he's like a rank coward who runs away screaming from everything, he really ought to carry something like that. Like, not only to keep calm, but to keep himself safe.
Yeah, but Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his. Can I just say I'm proud I haven't messed up the pronunciation of that yet?
Aw, man.
You understand you'll never be able to say it right ever again. You know that, right?
I had a nickname for that wrench and everything.
Good instinct.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against a gourmet cuisine of the multiverse.
Yeah. Okay.
This old place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. But I guess I wasn't gonna help him or anything. Oh well.
I mean, yeah, there was nothing that didn't say someone could help.
Yeah.
Even cleaning has its limits.
See, check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you?
Maybe if you're wearing high heels? I mean, maybe Hiyoko might trip on them with her sandals.
No, she has way too much grace for something like that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, someone would have to be wearing high heels or something to get caught in that.
Or just trip over nothing, but...
Well,
That's
Mikan's
maybe-
going to trip whether she wants to or not.
I bet she won't trip on these.
I bet you're right. You're right. Not Damon, you, my hero.
Well, I know that. Well, the carpet's spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal, but... I don't know, I just think that Mikan's gonna die in about 5 minutes.
My hero, if Mikan dies from falling, there was nothing the universe could do to prevent it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Don't get a big head about it, though.
Yes, exactly.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful, like we were talking about.
Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing.
Ah, you only get to talk to so many people, huh?
Curses!
Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy.
Yeah, I bet you are, buddy.
Something so horrible is going to happen soon, and I'm gonna be so suspicious.
Gross.
That creepy Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check.
I feel so bad for you.
More like sexual harassment.
The thing is nobody cares what you have to say. Like, that's really what it's about. Everybody else had to go through it too, and everyone hates you. And if you don't want that to be the case, then fix it.
Bazing! That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys, too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me.
I don't really care. You were not trustworthy. You've already lied to how many people now? You've certainly lied to Hajime.
Right?
Why should we ever trust you over anybody else? Especially when you're so openly hostile. God dang it! I really hate people like this.
I'm pretty in demand, you know. You're just kidding.
At least the world that Teru Teru lives in is a world that you can certainly understand why he wants to live there.
Yeah, you want no part of it, but...
I'm worried about Monokuma showing up.
That's a legitimate concern.
You know, Chiaki has, even though she's normally just like, doesn't really say anything, doesn't really speak up.
Falls asleep. Yeah.
And then there's the whole like narcoleptic gag. And she's often just playing video games sort of quietly by herself. She's actually remarkably on the ball, and it seems to be really paying attention to what's going on and cares instead of getting wrapped up in silliness.
Yeah.
And that's just fascinating. It doesn't seem like it's a character trait that you would think that she would have. I mean, that only comes from her pointing out stuff like this a few times, but still, I like it.
If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone. If nothing else, he'll want to show up himself and
he'll try and do that stupid two-man comedy routine again.
Spin the bottle, but whoever the bottle lands on dies.
We gotta do something about it.
You're right, we should do something. Ideas?
Super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it.
Oh. I wonder.
I wonder.
No, I wonder. So we're on the same page then? I'm not sure I understand.
Of course, talking to her's a little, oblique. Is that the word?
Right?
What?
Bah!
So I guess what we needed to talk to, or who we needed to talk to was Mahiru.
I guess because she pointed out the floors. Yeah. Wow, the reason I went to my hero is because I wanted to save him for last, because I figured talking to him would advance it. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Well, you never really know, but that's why you save a whole lot so we can catch all the dialogue. Or somebody.
What is happening? What is going on? I don't understand.
What did you do before?
The game broke, Damon! The game broke! Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring throughout the dining hall!
Remember what I said about Byakuya being in the center?
Yeah!
I've made you wait.
Thank you for waiting.
Kerboing!
Teru Teru is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come.
To nobody's surprise, of course. But he was invited.
Yeah.
I apologize. I did inform him about the... I did inform him about the party, but... It's not like you need to apologize, Pecco. It's his fault for not coming.
It's entirely his fault.
He knew.
I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but... It's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. I mean, it's not like anyone here can kill him. Right?
There is that, yeah.
That was kind of the point from the get-go, to have everyone in one place. Although, there is one other person not currently present.
Yeah?
Teru Teru, in the kitchen. So if something happens to Teru Teru, Fuyuhiko is going to look awfully suspicious.
Oh man, I guess you're right.
He won't be able to do anything.
What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly, I'm going to change the subject instead of answer your question.
Come on.
Hey! What is that?
Yeah?
An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not enough food?
Dangerous!
Hayashi!
As he stomped his way towards the table, there's not nearly enough here for everyone. Oh my god!
So that's what he needed. Okay, those are weapons. Those are weapons.
Oh, that's what
he
it
has
is.
to get rid of the weapons. But it's not like he can waste the food, you understand?
Hey, what are you doing?
You're hogging all the food. No fair.
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I mean, I'm also doing that too, but...
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
It looks like delicious roasted meat.
It really does.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Congratulations, Byakuya.
Hello there.
Hey, looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of the... Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement.
It makes sense that Teru Teru is also quite good at the aesthetic aspect of being a chef.
Who made this dish? That would be me, but are you a food critic?
Oh, look at him! Do you need to ask that question?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting? Cooking with such dangerous items.
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer. Oh, to cook it.
That sounds delicious.
It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would really totally fit the party's atmosphere. These iron skewers are a problem.
Why?
Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Right.
I'll have to confiscate them and all the meat that's on them.
He'll have to just taste test all the food to make sure there's no more dangerous weapons. Why is he so obsessed with this at this place, at this point, right now? I don't mean in general.
Well, like you said, if someone flips the circuit breaker, then they've got an easy access weapon, stab.
I don't think that's really something that's pertinent here. I mean, the psychological aspects of this make more sense in that it's, oh, you say we've got to hurry up and kill each other so we get our memories back? I say we throw a damn party and have some fun with each other. That's what I was expecting, but instead he's,
Yeah, I mean, he might be suspicious of Teru Teru for including something like that. Or maybe he wants to make sure that Teru Teru is taking this seriously?
No, it's the presence of dangerous items, like the wrench. That's why he's putting everything in the Duralumin boxes.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me?
Because
you're supposed to be the main character.
Yeah, you have to do something at some point.
Man.
It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences.
You were across the whole room, weren't you? Fortunately, Gundam never stands next to anybody.
Yeah. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall.
Let's go.
All right, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Thoroughly, huh? Are you sure you're not just here to taste test the food? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen, and I followed after him.
I mean, I believe that he's sincere about what he's doing, but...
Listen.
Let's get on with it then. Search this place thoroughly. I'm not actually going to help because I'm still Byakuya. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other.
He's never been somebody to not do something himself.
I know, I was just making a joke. Like, in the first one, he would have Makoto do a bunch of stuff while he stood there.
That's true. That was
a callback.
But this is not. This is not that Byakuya. I mean,
true.
Whether it is or isn't, this is a Byakuya who does everything. It's like he takes responsibility for everything, so of course he's going to take responsibility for his own actions.
Right. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf.
I guess what he's trying to do is get rid of basically every weapon here, but I don't know. This is a fool's errand. It's not going to work.
I mean, you could use those pans as an impromptu weapon. There are the kitchen knives. There's all kinds of stuff that could be used as a weapon.
I mean, what about, like, whanging somebody on the head repeatedly with, like, a 42-liter of Coke?
That would probably kill someone.
What about drowning somebody? What about knocking a shelf on over on them and then beating them with stuff? I mean, you can't get rid of everything dangerous. It's just not possible. And then for that matter, there's the issue of the athletes. It's like...
Yeah!
It's one thing if you're trying to do something specifically for this party, but in general, this just isn't going to do anything. And furthermore, I know I'm right about that!
Don't tell me. Those two?
Naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. Or if you're Akane, just vacuuming them up through the ether into her mouth.
Through the ether? Don't you understand what that expression means? It means from
I know exactly what it means!
It means from out of nowhere.
Yes!
Huh?
After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the Duralumin case, one after the other. You're being very thorough about this.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you could beat somebody with manga meat.
I see.
It seems there are no dangerous items, but I should eat that manga meat just to be safe. Like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside that pile of food.
You wanted to call it a chupacabra, didn't you?
Maybe I did. That appears to be the case, yeah. Whew. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. I mean, obviously. There appear to be various types of...
Various types of noobs?
Just gonna interrupt me every time I mess up?
Yes.
Okay. There appear to be various types of knives, but these...
What?
Out of the question! Knives are far too dangerous.
How is Teru supposed to cook?
Hand them over to me. I'll safeguard them. Well, he can always put them away when he's done cooking.
Well, then he's got sole responsibility for a bunch of knives. Isn't that what Byakuya doesn't want? Well, we don't know exactly,
Yeah.
but that appears to be the case.
Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the Duralumin case with the...
Ah, there we go!
No!
The Duralumin!
That wasn't me messing it up. Shut up. Of course. Oh, it actually vanished. Are you gonna put the monitor in the case too?
Oh my god!
Aha! This is gonna show what all dangerous things could potentially be in the kitchen. The equipment list.
Ah, that's true.
This paper is...
I see.
It appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen.
Forks, knives, spoons, frying pans.
Wine glasses.
And you can't read Japanese at this distance?
Iron skewers, portable stove, plates, iron plates. Oh, portable stove is on the
Oi,
plate.
that's fine!
Okay. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses.
Why are you even trying at this point? Put the firing pans in the Duralumin case.
There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it, though that's kind of unrelated to why we're here. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby. Not that I've ever been in the kitchen of a normal restaurant.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on this list seems to be short by one. Oh. Alright, lay it on me. Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me repeat
I'm
myself.
doing this because it's necessary.
I think he needs to explain his reasoning a little more up front.
I kind of feel like that too. Like he's expecting everyone to go along with him a bit too much.
Yeah, it's like he's providing an absolute leadership that is believable and sincere.
Right.
Unless he's totally playing everyone, but that's hard to believe. Nonetheless, his weakness is that he just says, and that's the way it is because I am a Togami and I am the mightiest person here. And it's like that's the only part that starts to cause problems.
Yeah.
It's like he needs to explain what he's doing.
If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
Again,
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you.
right.
After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person for as long as I can remember.
I mean, this is nothing new for Yappy, huh?
Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past. That's what free time events are for. But
Yeah?
it's fine. I'll just tell you a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Right.
It was inevitable that I would end up this way.
How self-aware this Byakuya is. I mean, again, it's as if he has gotten through the first Dangan Ronpa.
Yeah, there just seems to be a lot more evidence that this is after the first one, you know? But
I just can't take anything for granted.
yeah. In this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. If we're to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs.
Absolutely, that's the case. For instance, the personality trait neuroticism is primarily concerned with threat detection, and so any group of people needs those who are skilled at seeing and detecting, or identifying, that's the word I was looking for, threats.
Yeah.
The reason that people have different different circadian rhythms that influence like what their natural and preferred sleep cycles are,
Right.
is so that there are going to be people who are going to be awake at all times, so that the group is not defenseless.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. By the way, that past you mentioned?
That's enough.
Now is not the time. I wasn't actually going to go into details. However, one day, there will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like he is definitely doing a like semaphore flag dance with all the death flags. He's like spinning in circles, waving them above his head, like clubbing Hiyoko and Teru Teru with them.
If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep and final. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, and that wasn't a fat joke. Deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Enough with the unnecessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works us hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Huh?
No, that's Makoto!
I see.
Why?
Ah! The kitchen's a mess! What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items. Only one more left to remove, puts Teru Teru in the box.
Huh?
There are no knives or forks. Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat.
I literally just said that I removed all of the dangerous items.
You're kidding, right?
Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items?
No.
Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still.
I'm
Hajime!
I'm with you on this one, Teru, and I never really thought I'd say that.
Stop it! Get off of me!
The skis, it will never go away.
Eh? Not into that sort of thing.
Get
Well, that's a
away.
little depressing.
Get away.
Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this, please.
I'm sorry!
God, no, we don't need you in here, too. I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right?
Nagito may have it.
Yeah. You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway.
That's
Not true at all?
right.
I mean, very well. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye.
I really admire what Byakuya is doing, but I think at this point he's really starting to do it wrong.
Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long?
Let's go.
All right, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Teru. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader.
If it's still going, it's gonna continue to go
Yeah.
for some time. Kinda stinks, but we're gonna go ahead and cut it here.
And hopefully the next time we record, everything won't go to hell.
I bet it will, though.
Oh, you're such a pessimist.